Hey guys, gals, YouTube, how y'all doing? Hey, boy, I was just headed out the door to go work on a car, and I did a little quick thing about some of the sets sitting out here and why they're sitting out. Sometimes it's just easier for me to work on a set piece at a time as I find, especially when it's missing so many as it's $17.93. Anyways, you know when you start getting pieces off the internet, even bricklink sellers, sometimes they send you extras, sometimes they send you stuff you didn't order. Happens. Now this guy is very much a vintage Castle guy. I don't remember which one. I know his legs are super loose because he's got a cracked torso, I bet. Oh, yeah. Ooh, wicked crack. It doesn't really matter, though. He's got the cool brown hood, which is cool. And I was thinking, it kind of gives him a solid stat, too, the original one, the correct one. But the overall look and feel, I think about him as like kind of a town guy or town and city, but like, medieval times. And there's all kinds of cool crates. These old chess pieces, and I was thinking, I remember playing that old game, Fable it was called. In fact, I think there's 3 of them, but the original one always struck me with Oakville. I still remember. Anyways, I am just sitting here thinking, looking at these old style black and green trees from the forest man, all these little bits and pieces I'm getting that really aren't going to do me any good unless I do some kind of medieval model. Let's face it. Believe it or not, I am actually a Lego Star Wars MOC build is what I'm headed for, even though I haven't shown much evidence of doing that, I understand. But what about video game MOC? Oakville? I don't know. I mean, maybe it doesn't have to be necessarily Oakville from that game. Xbox. But I don't know, you got all these old hoods, these little figures with the tunics, and just the style of that era of the castle. And I always thought we're always concentrating on the knights, which is definitely cool, sort of like concentrating on the clones, though. We forget about the whole side world, the peasants, the little rundown, the buildings, the old half-timbered houses, and then in some cases probably literally caves and stuff. It depends on what era, what place you're looking at, if you're looking at like Dark Ages or what have you. But just a kind of fun idea, just... Every time I sit down with Lego, even unintentionally, I sit down and just go, wow, I forgot. Besides that, if you did like village stuff, you could always use these little pigs here. These guys are pretty cool. And no, I realize that's just a head there, but it's so I remember where the hair went. The problem is I forgot what I was keeping the hair for, but that's okay. Anyways, appreciate the views out there and great community out there. Guys and gals out there, stay safe till next time. Ciao.